Alright you guys, so today we'll be playing Pictures by System of a Down. So as usual, drop C tuning, which is a whole step down from your standard tuning, and a step down further on the 6th string, so the notes are D, A, F, C, G, and C again. That's kind of getting old. Alright, so let's take a look at the intro first, which, well actually, it's not exactly the intro because this one starts with the bass. But the guitar jumps in to pretty much, when the whole band joins, and it goes a little something like this. All right, so we'll split this into two parts basically. The first one is this one. Alright, so it's pretty fast, and we're just playing 3 power chords. Alright, so it starts in 5th and 6th string, 1st fret for C sharp. It's completely open, no palm mute. Alright, C, so open, C sharp again, 3rd fret for D sharp, back to C sharp, and just repeats. So slowly. And then we have this second half, which pretty much is similar but adds some variations. All right, and it goes a little, as you already heard, it goes a little something like this. All right, so what we're doing is we're playing the gist of the first half, or up to D sharp, open, and then we're playing another power chord. And for the first half, it's an E, so 4th fret, palm muted, completely palm muted, the whole thing. So E, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. All right, repeat the first half, open, and then we're playing another power chord, in this case F sharp. All right, in the 6th fret, and then we're playing E, D sharp, and E again. All right, and just repeat twice again. All right, it's very important that you remember the little variations are completely palm muted. All right, and just for the second half, it just stops in E, and we jump into the verse, which goes a little something like this. All right. So what's going on there is we're kind of alternating what we already played in the intro with this little, starting with this C diminished, second octave C diminished. So it's the C in the 5th fret of the 5th string, all right? And we're playing, instead of a C power chord, with the G in the 4th string, 7th fret, we're diminishing it. So we're rolling back the 5th half step down, so we're playing F sharp, so 6th fret instead. All right, and you can throw in the octave there if you want. I prefer to play it. I think it adds a little bit more body. So 3rd string, 7th fret. All right, and you'll see why in a little bit. But just if you were wondering, there I only place these 2. All right, live at least. So yeah, again, sorry, we just start with this C diminished, completely palm muted, following the rhythm of the voice, which is I've got pictures on my mind, and do keep that in mind. That's the rhythm for it. All right, and then we're playing the previous riff. So with the first variation first, repeat, palm muted. Second variation this time. All right, repeat. First variation, and there it ends. It just goes back to, you know, the first, you know, the C diminished, and repeats 4 times for the, you know, I've got pictures on my mind, I've got pictures on whatever. So and it opens up for the last one. All right, and then we get to the chorus. Let's call it chorus because there's no lyrics, but you know what I mean. Which goes something like this. Alright, so we're just playing octaves, alright, starting here in this C octave, 5th and 7th fret of the 5th and 3rd string. We're only moving the octave in those strings, alright, so starting, I'll just tell you the frets. So C, 5th and 7th fret, alright, and then we're playing F and E, alright, so 10 and 12th fret for the F, and 9 and 11 for the E, and then we're playing G sharp and G, alright, so 13 and 15, and then 12 and 14, and then again F, E, and then we're adding this C sharp, so 6th and 8th fret to reset the riff. So slowly. And then we repeat the whole thing up until this very same point, and then we go into the bridge, which it's pretty much the same notes that we already played in the bridge, but we're playing them instead of octaves, we're just doing the power chord in the lower octave. So we're moving them pretty much to the 5th and 6th string, and it goes something like this, starting in C sharp. So if you want the frets, starting 1st fret to open, all right, 5th and 4th string, 5th and 4th fret then for the F and E on both strings, obviously. 8th and 7th fret, 5th and 4th, 1st and open. And then closes with a C sharp bended, all right? The second half, you know, it repeats twice open. And the second half repeats twice completely palm muted, and let's call it staccato. Closes by bending that C sharp, which I forgot to play the first time. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. And then, well, it kind of advances with another verse, chorus, but this time the chorus gets cut short and it just goes with. Alright, so just once you go down from the G sharp G and you hit this F octave, we just play again for the last time, you know, the 7th time to C diminished. Sorry. And that's pretty much pictures for you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.